a daughter in a public school. I almost lost a son. There was no Bible in the library. There was no prayer in those halls. I've personally dedicated that I believe if one woman can remove prayer from schools, one dad can help bring it back again. And that is one of my missions in life.
And everything in between. With each trial she stands to face what life will bring. She is a warrior looking to survive in this life. She opens up her heart for all the world to see. She is a warrior, a friend, a mother, and a wife. Looking in the mirror, I see this warrior and survivor is me. Sometimes her soul grows weary as she goes through each day, but she smiles and has a faith that God will lead her way. And when she feels those lonely times from morning into the night, that's when she'll find the strength and continue to fight. She is a warrior looking to survive in this life. She opens up her heart for all the world to see.
Look at my kids. I want to tell you about my kids. My son is in the Navy. He is not seeing the world. In fact, that's the first thing I learned was it's better to serve the world than to see. The last and most important lesson that I learned along the way is that character development is more important than education.
Looking in the mirror,
But joy is determined by our relationship with God. And when that relationship is right, no matter what the circumstances are, we can still experience the joy of the Lord.
A few days before that surgery, I went to the local hardware store and bought a bunch of nails. And I passed them out to family and friends. And as I gave each person a nail, I told them I wanted them to carry it with them at all times. And each time they looked at that nail, they would be reminded that Jesus died on the cross to save us from our sins. And it would also remind them to pray for me as I was the person that gave it to them. It was one of the most powerful and best ideas I'd ever had. Prayer is that each of you will take away something positive today. Too many times when we are faced with adversity, we ask, why me? But I believe God allowed me to go through this journey with His love and grace so that others could see that cancer does not have to become what many believe is an instant death sentence. Yes, I have survived, and it's been because of God's plan for my life.
Is make the turn that God suggests when He suggests it. Don't screw around. It just gets more painful. You got to do it the first time.
A friend, a mother, and a wife. Looking in the mirror, I see this warrior and survivor is me. Sometimes her soul grows weary as she goes through each day, but she smiles and has a faith when she'll find